So as I stand here in the blazing heat in Alabama, whew, it is wicked hot out here, and that sun is burning my pink skin. Anyway, two topics to come together here based on an email message I received earlier today from someone whose son and the son's fiance are interested in the refugee program to come here to the States. Two issues. One, I've been saying all along, we believe was the case, and this is just confirmation of what we said all along. If you're not married, I don't care what your arrangement is in South Africa, if you're a partner, you're living together for 25 years, you have 17 children, doesn't matter. You have to be married. You have to have a spouse. It has to be a recognized legal marriage, not some cooked up thing that, you did, tossing the bones with Leon Schuster. That doesn't work. So if you have a legal marriage, you have a spouse, that's your family, plus any offspring from that union or any children you've adopted and such. So if you're not married and you want to come with a person you've been living with for a long time, assuming you love them or want to be with them, you're going to have to get married. We've been telling people that all along. I know a few people that already got married as a consequence of that, and that advice has turned out to be 100% accurate. That was the case with the email I received today with my viewer whose son's fiance. She got the phone call based on the refugee statement of interest. And they asked her, is she getting married? She said, yes. They said, that's good. When? So they know, so they can plan on them going as a family unit. Next thing is that this was RSA, the Kenyans. Now, the Kenyans weren't rude, didn't laugh at them, weren't disrespectful. The message I got from the fiance and the soon-to-be father-in-law is that the Kenyans were very polite, very respectful, very empathetic to their situation, took all the notes down, listened very carefully what they had to say, and that the conversation went very well. So that's a one-off. It's anecdotal. That doesn't mean everybody will have the same experience. But I did hear people put some stuff on other sites and other Twitter accounts claiming that they're rude, they laugh at them. I find that hard to believe, if not impossible or implausible. RSA is a contractor. They will lose their contract based on legitimate complaints about their poor performance. Just like, well, they're going to go slow because they don't like white people. Well, that sounds very bigoted to me, assuming that black Kenyans don't like white people. I've known Kenyans for decades, and most of them get along fine with white folks. So I'm not saying that never happened. What I am saying is that this once again belies the story that the Kenyans are being disrespectful or rude to South Africans because they're white. First off, not all of you refugee aspirants are even white. Some are colored, some are Indian. So that goes out the window from the get-go. And the name fundum of it doesn't tell you whether they're white or colored. So anyway, hang in there, folks. Relax. It's going to be okay. Sometimes it's a bumpy ride. Just hang in there. So you got to be married or it's not a family. Told you that. Now we have more confirmation. And the Kenyans, it seems, are quite polite and empathetic. Cheers.